We're back on this doubleheader. Now we got the men's. It'll be the Coffeyville Ravens versus the Labette Cardinals. And tonight we got a good one. Coffeyville, coming into this game, have averaged 116 points a game, but then again, they played two JV teams and really did not have the competition like they'll be playing tonight against the Labette Cardinals, who have one loss to a close one in Independence. Tonight, we got a few stats coming in. Malik Keith leads the way with 20 points and 5 assists, averages 20 points and 5 assists. Michael Cubbage, 17 points and averages 4.5 assists. Tedrick Wolf averages 15 points per game. Jordan Taylor, 13 points and 6 rebounds. Cedric Rowland, 10 points. And Travis Washington, 13 points and 6 assists. We'll let you listen into the players being announced. So Coffeyville will go with a 2-guard setup. Travis Washington, Michael Cubbage, Malik Keith, Trey Kalina, and Gregory Poulon. That will finish out the Coffeyville starting 5. Labette Cardinals will come out. Frank Roles, Jason Burks, Traquil Gowanins, Brandon Loville. So that will finish out Labette's starting lineup. We're getting ready for the tip. And Labette wins the tip. And it'll come out for an easy score. Frank Rollins with the score. Malik Keith will take it out, averaging 20 points per game. Michael Cubbage, Travis Washington. So almost a 3-guard setup with Travis Washington, Malik Keith, and Michael Cubbage. First 3 from Travis, short. Rollins will take it up. And there will be a quick turnover. Coffeyville will get possession. Coffeyville will face definitely a more sizable team, as they've played 2 JV teams, and they really have not matched up too well, and Coffeyville kind of just obliterated them about every phase of the game. So Malik Keith off to Mike Cubbage. Michael Cubbage for 3, and that is a foul on the Labette Cardinals. Jason Burks will be on the foul. Quick turnover from Coffeyville. Labette will get a run out. Quick 3. Short, long, Travis Washington will take it up. Malik Keith for 3. That is good. We'll get Coffeyville the lead early on. mishandled it by Brandon Loville. He'll take it up top, though. Back to Loville, tries to get it up and gets it blocked by Poulion, and Poulion will get the foul. Michael Cubbage on the foul. Brandon Loville at the line. Off on the first one. Really been quick action thus far. Both teams really want to get up and down the floor. Loville misses both of them. Travis will take it up into their offense. And a foul inside. That will be on Matt Morgan. Coffeyville swinging around with Malik Keith with this three-guard setup. Back out to Mike Cubbage. Michael Cubbage will try and get in this zone. Tries to get a Trey McKellar, can't get it. Labette will try and get a run out, and Travis knocks it out. Gets it inside to Jason Burks. Puts it up. Trey McClina gets the rebound. Mike Cubbage down to the baseline. Puts it up. A lot of contact. Trey picks it up. And no good. A lot of hand action early, but a lot of no calls early on. Refs really making them play. Gunnins in and finish. Lee Keith will take the three. He's made one thus far, and Trey Kalina uses his size to his advantage and scores that one. So Frank almost throws it away. And Coffeyville picks it up on the fast break. Poulion, quick jumper. That is good for Poulion. Coffeyville showing pressure. Labette had a little trouble breaking that press, but got through it. Seven on the shot clock, puts up a wild shot, and is cleaned up by Matt Morgan and gets fouled underneath. Trey Kalina gets the foul. That's the second team foul. Again, this is the second of our doubleheader here at Nellis Hall. The women's came out with a 3-point victory, and we're hoping for a victory on the men's team. Our football team went against Highland and at Highland and lost. And our women's volleyball team went 3 sets and got a victory, and they are district champs. So Matt Morgan will hit his free throw and make it a 7-6 ball game. So Cedric Rowland will come in the game. Mike Cubbage attacks, tries to find a man in the middle. Couldn't get it in the middle. Labette on the attack. Gets it off. Frank Rollins gets the easy layup. Gets it into Cedric. Double team. Malik Keith out for threes. Hit one today. That's another one. Malik Keith hits his second of the day. And I'm not sure what the call was. A lot of bodies flying in. And they'll call it on DJ Taylor, or Damian Taylor. Tariq Gunnins at the line. 6-foot sophomore at Kansas City, Kansas. Jordan Taylor will enter the ball game for Coffeyville. He's averaged 13 points and 6 rebounds throughout these 2 Coffeyville victories this season. So Gunnins hits the second one. Here's Travis Washington, makes a move. Looking for something, nice move. Can he get a finish? And Damian Taylor tips it in. And Coffeyville quickly into the press. And backcourt violation on Labette. This press caused him to turn over the ball. So Malik Keith takes it up. Already has 2 threes, 6 points for the Coffeyville Ravens out of the 12. Makes a move through the middle, passes out for Washington. Now Taylor for 3, leaves it long. McKeith gets fouled and cannot get the and one, but he'll go to the line. Willie Ferguson on the foul. Coffeyville crashing those offensive boards, giving them extra opportunities to score, and that's one right there. Malik Keith puts it home for 7th point. Coffeyville loves this 2-guard setup with Washington and Malik Keith both running the show. Labette will attack the hole. That's Kevin Mack. Damian Taylor off to Roland. Back to Damian Taylor for an easy turnaround. Coffeyville quickly gets in their press again. And it causes Labette to have 2 turnovers in a row. 2 turnovers in a row off this press. Washington wanted a 3, but Damian Taylor sets an illegal screen. Tedrick Wolf were in the ball game. Just a really athletic guy, can score the ball. And foul calls early, and a hold on Coffeyville. Brandon Jarrow, 6'6", freshman out of New Orleans. It's an easy hold call right there. Labette will run their offense. Mack will take off without dribbling the ball, and that's a travel. Turn it over to the Coffeyville. Coffeyville has gotten the turnovers thus far. Tedrick Wolf for three. Leaves it short. Brayton Jaro will pick it up. And we'll run the offense again. Malik Key for three. Can't hit his second of the day. Kevin Mack will pick it up. Easy look, and it's a miss. Trying to tip it in is Brandon Lowville, and just can't get the tip in. And Kevin Mack will cause an easy foul call for the rest. That'll bring 14 fouls for Labette. Malik Key has done a great job running the show for Coffeyville these last two games, and already has 7 points today. A nice addition to these wonderful Coffeyville guards, as Roland will pick up a foul call on the shot. And Cedric Roland has shown that he can score under the basket, as he's done great with that right hook shot, as we just saw as he knocks down a free throw. Really a versatile big man, as he can score on the block, pick up some rebounds. So John Batts will come in the game for Lebec, freshman out of Edwardsville, Illinois. Coffeyville again in this zone press. Almost batted away. Cedric will pull it away. Tedrick Wolf will go out. Wanted the dunk. Finishes anyways with the foul, and he'll try and complete the three-point play. Tedrick Wolf, just an elusive guy, can avoid defenders, avoid blocking or a charge call. Again, he can score the ball in waves. So Coffeyville using their hands, batting balls away, causing turnovers. Labette really not able to get in their offense like they want to. Throwing bad passes. Credit to Coffeyville's pressure. Joanne Taylor passes out to Cubbage, back out to Tedrick. .13 on the shot clock. Wants Jordan Taylor for three. That is good. And just a dumb foul by Tedrick, sticking his hands in there. That's 6 fouls on the Red Ravens. One more would put him in the 1-and-1. Coffeyville will relax on their pressure, on their half-court pressure. Frank Rollins to the basket, denied, and Labette will pick it back up. Attacking that baseline is Labette, putting it in the middle. And a hard foul down low. That's Matt Morgan going to the line for Labette. Matt Morgan, a 6'9" freshman out of Phoenix, Arizona, will shoot 2. So Matt Morgan hits 1. Cedric pulls down the rebound. Tedrick. So Coffeyville early on really attacking. Tedrick with the layup. And Tedrick will get the over the back. Tough call. So Lobet will shoot a 1-and-1. So that's Matt Morgan. He went 1 for 1 the last time he was at the line, and he'll miss the first one. Jordan Taylor will pull it down. Labette in a man-to-man defense, really trying to get in the grills of Coffeyville offense. Poulion hit that shot before, couldn't get it down. Taylor gets the rebound, and a foul. Jordan Taylor comes to the line, has 3 points today. Can he add to it? And he does. So Jordan Taylor gets the roll and hits 2 of 2, back in this pressure. And the ball will hit the floor, and a bunch of bodies will. Just the hands active for Coffeyville. And that's a 10-second roll. Incredible defense for Coffeyville. As we saw that from the Labette ladies, is showing the full court pressure. And now, in this game, we see the Coffeyville Red Ravens giving the pressure to Labette. Coffeyville will work it around. Back to Poulion in the middle. Back to Taylor looking for a shot. And we'll get a hand check on Lorenzo Mason. Jordan Taylor will go to the line again as he made 1 of 1 last time. Or 2 of 2 last time he was at the line. 5 points today. Coffeyville has a 25-12 lead with 24 left to go. Makes good of the first one. Misses on the second one. A jumper off the mark allows for Coffeyville to attack. Travis Washington goes up. As Travis Washington will go to the line for 2, but what the crowd is hollering about as Travis Washington made a great move. And Bates went to the floor. Travis Washington good on the first one. If Coffeyville makes this one, they'll likely jump in the pressure. They don't. Jordan Taylor picks it up. Not good on the layup. And Labette's ball, as you thought, if Jordan Taylor would have just not stuck in with that, it would have probably went out. Labette's ball. Coffeyville pressuring out front. 10 on the shot clock. They'll get a shot up. It's blocked. Back to Bates for 3, and that is good. So that'll bring it to a 12-point lead for Coffeyville. Jordan Taylor for 3. Off. Pullion fighting for the rebound. On the floor. And they say he's out of bounds. As a little Brett will bring in 3 people. Trey Gunnins will come in. Jacob Allman will come in. And Bailey Bays will come in for Labette. And we're seeing Coffeyville getting quick turnovers and making the most of them and scoring. And that's why they're out to a 12-point lead. Labette not really getting into the offense and really struggling just to get with their ball control. And a lot of fouls, 17 fouls between both teams. So Coffeyville will come out. Travis Washington, Malik Keith, Mike Cubbage, Pullion, and Jordan Taylor will come out of the timeout for Coffeyville. Trey Gunnins with the ball. Labette really working their offense, getting a lot of movement. Coffeyville's defense has just been incredible today, keeping Labette out of the paint, getting hands on shots and passes. Matt Morgan, and he'll get a foul, almost to a shot clock violation. The JUCO game compared to the Division I level game is slightly different. There's a 30-second shot clock for the JUCO game, and for Division I, there's a 35-second shot clock. So really different aspects. Unless Division I changed their shot clock. Anyways, Coffeyville will take it out. Really been able to get what they want as Coffeyville. They've been wanting to get Pullion and Trey McKillen underneath the basket, scoring layups. Just been attacking the rim, and it shows on the scoreboard. Looking for Kleina, puts it up, no foul call. And they'll likely get the ball back with... Are they giving him a fresh shot clock? Oh, they're calling a shot clock violation on Coffeyville. So Lebec gets an easy bucket. Frank Robles. Jordan Taylor out front looking for the baseline, looking for Poulion. That's his shot. 4 points today. 2 of 3 of shooting. Lebec breaks the press. Looking for contact is Brandon Loville. Won't get it. Travis Washington out in the front court. Pass out from Lee Keith. And they'll get a hand check on Brandon Loville. Lee Keith will get 2 shots at the line. Has 7 points today. Of 2 of 3 from the 3. And has 1 free throw today. So both teams in the double bonus all the way through. Lee Keith, 9 points today. Lebec just trying to break this press. And Jacob Allman looking for a Lebec cutter. Did not get him, and it went out of bounds for a Lebec turnover. So that's the Cardinals' 11th foul today. Michael Cubbage will get 2. Rims out on the first one. Open 3, no good from Frank Robles. And there'll be a foul underneath. No shortage of foul calls. That one will go Coffeyville's way, as they'll be shooting on the other end. Malik Keith hits the first one. Malik Keith has 12 points, adding on with those free throws. Again, Jacob Allman looking for a cutter in the middle. Couldn't find him. Luckily, he didn't go out of bounds. And they'll get him for a travel. Frank Robles just took too many steps underneath. Just too many turnovers for the Cardinals early on. And it reflects on the scoreboard. 34-18, Coffeyville. Washington going up. And he scores on a 6'9", Matt Morgan. Coffeyville back in this press. They've been able to get hands on some loose balls. Jacob Allman for free. No good. Malik Keith will pick it up on a fast break, and he'll find Kalina. Just not able to go in. Cubbage will save it and did not save it to a Coffeyville offensive player, and it'll go out Cardinal ball. So you've really seen a lot of scoreless opportunities, possessions for the Cardinals, and it's really been adding up. Matt Morgan for 2, and they finally get something to go. 16-point game with 5:30 left in the first half. Travis Washington trying to make something happen. Pullion, that's his shot again. 6 points today for Pullion. Matt Morgan will go up against a 7-foot Kalina, and he'll throw it down. Kalina, great pass from Travis Washington. The crowd erupts. So Kalina gets dunked on by Matt Morgan. And Kalina comes back with his own and a quick foul. And Kevin Mack, it's like Tariq Gunnins will be at the line. As for the Cardinals, you can't let this game get out of hand. You're down by 18 points. And those are the points you got to have. Tariq Gunnan, 6-foot sophomore to Kansas. Misses on the first one. Misses on the second one. Can't find Kalina. Rolling. Will get fouled on the fast break. That's Lowville on the fast break. Excuse me. Brandon Lowville, 6'3", freshman out of Humboldt, Texas, will be at the line for 2. That's Tedrick Wolf's second foul, as he's rarely been in the ballgame, and Jordan Taylor will check in for him. So tough break for Tedrick Wolf. Had very few minutes and 2 quick fouls. Lowville will make that one. Travis Washington look for Malik Keith for 3. That is good. His third 3 of today. Lowville goes up. No call. Kalina will just get rid of it quick, and that went to a Coffeyville fan. That's Brenton Jaru, 6'6", freshman out of New Orleans, will come in the game. Kalina with 2 fouls will have to take a seat. Jordan Taylor for 3. That is good. Coffeyville will take a commanding lead into this timeout. Cardinals have to burn a timeout. We'll take a quick break with 3:49. back to the action. As Coffeyville has had a few foul troubles, as Tedrick Rolfe had to go to the bench for 2 fouls. Kalina had to go to the bench for 2 fouls. Coffeyville still putting it to him, though. Travis Washington getting the hands on that one. Not able to come up with the steal. Quick three. Left it short is Frank Robles. With 3 seconds on the shot clock, he had to put something up. Pullion backs him down. Back out of Jaru. Back to Pullion. Jumper, that's good for his 8th point of tonight. He is 3 of 4 shooting. Lowville looks for Allman. And that just sails out of bounds. John Bates come in the game, 5'11". Hopefully to settle down this Cardinal team as they've been really sped up throughout the game. Making some mistakes and a lot of loose balls have not come their way. A slight pause in the action. Getting the shot clock reset. So we'll fix the trouble. Malik Keith will take the ball up. Travis Washington for 3. Left it long. Jordan Taylor gets the rebound, puts it back up, and gets fouled on the shot. 3 of 4 shooting free throws today is Jordan Taylor. As that was 2 fouls on Jacob Allman. Will Coach Stanford of the Labette Cardinals keep him in the game? I think he will. Has had some foul trouble on both ends. Jordan Taylor hit 2 of those. Jordan Taylor with 11 points tonight. And John Bates is having some shoe issues. Works in, and Jacob Allman puts it up in an easy layup for Labette. And they're calling an offensive foul on Travis Washington. He hooked the defender, and that will get called 100% of the time. Coffeyville in a 3-2 zone, or 2-3 zone. Matt Morgan in the middle, trying to find Jacob Allman. Back out for 3. That is Tariq Gunnons. That's the possession you like to see from the Cardinals. You're moving it in and out, and then you find an open man out of Coffeyville's zone. That's really what you want to do. Move the ball side to side. Get an open 3 like they did, and Tariq Gunnons puts that home. 1:44 left in this first half. Coffeyville has a commanding lead, but Labette looks to come back. So Jordan Taylor out front, back to Malik Keith. Back to Jordan Taylor for an open three. Left it short. Pullion with the rebound. Puts it back up and scores. Pullion with 10 points thus far. Trey Gunnins tries to get to a man in the middle, but can't find him and has a turnover. Malik Keith pulls back for a three, and that's good. Good for Malik Keith. That's 18 points in the first half for Malik Keith. Back to Matt Morgan, goes up for that dunk, and is denied by Brenton Jaru. So that's Brenton Jaro's third foul, so they'll have to send him to the bench as Cedric Rowland is coming in. Some early foul trouble for Coffeyville. These guards for Coffeyville have been playing fantastic. Travis Washington has found open mans and gotten easy layups. Malik Keith has been knocking down threes as he has three threes tonight. Excuse me. And Jacob Allman picks up his third foul. Again, 20 fouls between both teams. The refs have not been quiet with these whistles. Cedric good on the first one. Jordan Taylor picks up the offensive rebound. And Coffeyville will get one of the last possessions. Good pass to Pullion. What a pass from Travis Washington. That just shows how good of the guard play has been tonight. And Frank Rollins tries to make a move in the middle. Coffeyville can't believe they made a foul call. And Cedric will pick up his third foul. So Coffeyville's big men have been picking up fouls after fouls. Trey Kalina has to come back in, and he himself has 2 fouls. Frank Rollins good on the first one. Five seconds on the game clock. Washington finds a Kalina, goes up for the dunk, and doesn't get it to go. And that'll be the end of the first half. Coffeyville 58, Labette 30. Coffeyville with a 28-point lead, but it sure does not feel like they have a 28-point lead. But we'll take it into halftime. We'll see you in the second half. So at our halftime, 58-30. And if you recognized, we did recognize our women's volleyball as they only lost one game this season and they became the division champs and are headed to the national championship in West Virginia. We'll have to wish the best of luck to them. And as we got a stat update for you guys, for Coffeyville, leading the way is Malik Keith with 18 points, 4 of 6 shooting from the 3. Also, Greg Pullion with 12 points. Jordan Taylor with 11, a 5 for 6 for shooting. And on the Labette side, not anyone scoring high numbers, as Frank Rolles with 7 and Tyreek Gunnins 6. Labette 2 of 6 for shooting from 3, 10 of 24 from the field goal, and 8 of 19 from free throws. That is a big stat looking forward to the second half. 8 of 19, you left 11 points on the floor. Could be a much closer game. For Coffeyville, 18 of 36 from the field goal, 6 of 16 from the three-point line, and 16 of 21 from free throws. A much better number, but you still left 5 points on the floor. Coffeyville is winning the rebound battle by a large margin, 27-10. And Coffeyville is making the most out of their turnovers, 15 points off turnovers. As we'll get you set back up, Gregory Pullion, Malik Keith, Michael Cubbage, Travis Washington, Damian Taylor will start off the second half for the Coffeyville. Long 3, that is good for Travis Washington. A long 3 for Travis Washington. That is his first 3 of the night, 1 for 3 shooting from the three-point line. Extends their lead to a 31-point lead. A steal by Gregory Pullion. Into the front court is Malik Keith. Can't find anyone, so they'll set up the offense. Malik Keith wanted it, as I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. Excuse me. Mike Morgan in the middle, turnaround, jumper, no good. Gregory Pullion pulls it down. Malik Keith will be on the attack. Another 3 from Washington, and that is good! He did not hit a single 3 in the first half, and 2 quickly. And Travis Washington knows he committed that foul as he raised his hand after he stuck his hands in there. So Coffeyville starts off the half 2 of 3 from the three-point line. So Lovell, it's the first one. So Coffeyville 8 of 19 shooting threes. And those are not just threes. That's a heck of a way out there, as Travis Washington is really bombing those from a long ways. Malik Keith with the floater almost gets it back, and that will be Labette's ball. Tariq Gunnins on the front court. Open for three, leaves it short. Lowville puts it back in. Michael Cubbins looks for the drive. Almost puts it through contact. And Damian Taylor will get fouled, but on the floor. Tough break for Damian Taylor. Willie Ferguson will come in for Jason Burks. Coffeyville guards really showing off their moves. This great pass, great find to Damian Taylor. Just couldn't put the dunk in. Labette on the attack. Open. Will pass it up. It's Tariq Gunnins. Back for threes, Robles. That's off. Malik Keith gets the board. And you really see these Coffeyville guards just finding open men like that. Poulion gets the feed from Malik Keith. And these guards are really picking the part of the Cardinal defense. This Tariq Gunnins will just put his shoulder down. And they'll call that on TJ Washington. That is his second. Lowville. Back to Gunnins. Back to Morgan. Lowville will make a move and slices through the defense. Coffeyville will check in Ted Reek and Jordan Taylor, which both had to come out the first half with foul trouble. Washington will drive and allow a foul. That'll be a blocking foul on Frank Roles. Jordan Taylor makes a move, leaves it short. Finds a man in the middle, puts it up, can't finish the layup, and Jordan Taylor will be called for the over the back. Jordan Taylor had 11 points in the first half. He's now 5 of 7 shooting. Lowville up top with the ball. Jumper. That'll just fall Coffeyville's away. Coach Stanford just grinning in disgust as his team looks lackluster on offense. Three for Ted Reek. Back to Jordan Taylor, finds Damian Taylor, can't put it through, and Poulion crosses the glass and puts it through. Multiple Coffeyville big men are crashing the glass and getting those tip-ins. Ted Reek will go up for the lob and get fouled. So Cedric Rowland will come in the game. We'll check in. And Brent Jaru will check in. Ted Reek is in his third point. Really been plagued by fouls. Not good, but Jordan Taylor picks it up. Back to Malik Keith. And Lowville got a hand on it and questionable call. Cedric just trying to find a man in the middle. Can't find him, and Lowville will go for the layup and gets denied by Tedrick, but the follow-up is good. Cedric back to Jaro. Jaro takes a three. Has it all the time in the world. Jordan Taylor will make a move to the glass, avoiding the charge. Tedrick almost comes out of nowhere to put that home. And just hands on the ball. There is Coffeyville's hands all over the ball as they get it back and cause a foul. Tedrick will go back to the line for two. That's what's so good about these Coffeyville defenders, getting hands on just about every ball and every loose ball. And when you can do that at an enormous rate, you get these types of games where you're up by 30-plus points. So Tedrick good on the first one. So he'll get some points back from free throws. 6 points on the day. Coffeyville still pressing, and all these steals are coming up in Coffeyville's favor. Coffeyville able to slow it down a bit. 15 on the shot clock. Malik Keith makes a move to the hoop and can't find it. As Lowville just kind of cherry picking as he's got a couple open breaks by just being the man down the court. Cedric with the pull-up. It's good. Nice range from Cedric as he's able to connect on that jumper. Showing a little bit of his perimeter game. Good move inside. Drawing the foul is Willie Ferguson. 6'5", freshman out of Blackville, South Carolina, will go to the line. Number 20, Joseph Clark, 6'3", freshman at Leavenworth, Kansas, will check in the game for Labette. Ferguson can't hit both of them. Cedric will pull it in for Coffeyville's possession. Inside to Cedric. He'll make a move and just getting mauled by Ferguson. They'll call it on the floor. Another foul. The fouling totals keep racking up for Labette. Labette's next foul will put Coffeyville in the 1-1. As they'll just lob it up! And oh my! We've seen that before over and over again. You cannot lay Ted Reek with the open lane to the hoop. He will throw one down like that. As that has woken up the fans a little bit. So Lowville can't get it to go. Mack will give it back to Lowville. And he'll try to avoid a defender and miss it right there. Malik Keith on the break. They missed a wide open Jordan Taylor, but they'll set up the offense. Jordan Taylor open for three. That is good! Jordan Taylor with 14 points. Lowville making the moves. Finds a man, but can't. Joseph Clark, but can't put in the layup. Lee Keith in the middle finds a Cedric, and that's exactly what their guards can do. Finding mans with lanes to score, and really stretching out this lead is Coffeyville. Coach Stanford for Labette's going to have to make a dramatic change if they want to get back in this, if they want to have any shot of getting back in this. And Jay Horkelman's team has just been dynamic this whole game. The guards have really given the team a productive outing, finding their open man when they need the ball. And really, the big men for Coffeyville have been in foul trouble all game. But Coffeyville has some good depth to their bench where they can come in and fill in pretty nice. It's a 39-point game. It's 11:23 left in the second half. So Lowville will take it up for Labette. And they'll call him for a travel as he took a big step right there without the ball. So Coffeyville works some players into action. Devontae Robinson, 6'5", freshman out of Fort Scott, will come into the game, number 35. They'll throw another lob. Ted Reed cannot corral that one as they'll get an open run out for Lowville. And Malik couldn't get on that one as, again, Jordan Taylor coming out of nowhere and blocking that one. Malik can't find Devontae Robinson. And another travel for Lowville. And Lowville is beside himself. He had two travels in a short period of time. Tedrick makes a move to the basket, and he puts one through. Tough defense from the Cardinals, and Tedrick just able to get it through. Mack for three. It's off. Cedric will pull it down. And Cedric was about to just murder the rim. And Lorenzo Mason just got enough of the ball, or the hand of Cedric, to make sure that wasn't able to happen. We'll see Bailey Bays come in the game when we come back. 82-43, Red Ravens. So what's really hurt the Cardinals thus far is they really don't have the depth or the height to keep up with Coffeyville, as the Cardinals really only have two players over 6'5", Jason Burks and Matt Morgan, and we really haven't seen much of them, as they've been either in foul trouble or just been turning over the ball a lot, as Cardinals are primarily played by shooting guards, and Coffeyville has much to work with in their bench. Mack will just bury himself in and bury that one. So Washington will get it stripped from him. Lowville will take it all the way, and he will definitely catch a body and go to the free throw line. So Coffeyville is in the bone in the 1-and-1. And Labette is getting there. Coffeyville has 5 fouls total, and Coffeyville has 7. I mean, Labette has 7 and Coffeyville has 5. Excuse me. They'll send Devontae Robinson to the line as he got held by number 10 Mack. So Devontae Robinson will see his first points. I believe that's a Red Raven. I could be wrong. And he knocks down 2. Again, Coffeyville back in this press. Mack will try and take it all the way for a jumper, and that's off. Mike Cubbage with the rebound. Been very impressed with Mike Cubbage so far as he throws it out of bounds, but he's been a nice combo guard where he can bring up the ball, but he can also play that shooting guard, and he just works well with this two-guard setup with Travis Washington and Malik Keith. Labette will swing it back and forth. Can it get it to go? And that has been the story of Labette's night, is they couldn't get much of any layups to go or any three-pointers. They've only hit 2 of tonight. And Washington with a great move. Can't get it to go. Devontae Robinson will put it back up, and he'll get that. 4 points for Devontae Robinson. And they want to get the shot clock reset. They've had troubles with that. Mack has taken the last 3 shots. That would be a foul down low. A blocking foul on it'll be on Jalen Laurie. Jalen Laurie, 6'2", freshman out of Independence, Kansas. It's interesting how some of Coffeyville's players could play against play with other JUCOs, because Jalen Lowry's from Independence, Devontae Robinson's from Fort Scott. They could go play at Fort Scott, you'd think, or Independence, but they're here at Coffeyville, and we're likely to have them. But it's just interesting. Sloppy run out for Frank Royas, but he gets a layup to go. Damien cannot get it to go. Mike Cubbage gets it stripped from him. Coffeyville really just getting on the boards on the offense and defensive end, and it's just really showing as Devontae Robinson takes a 3. That'll be off. 6:30 to go. 86-49, the Red Ravens. Damian Taylor will be guarding Ferguson, but Devontae Robinson got too much of his arm. Ferguson will put up his second free throw. They've not been too good at free throws today. But they get the rebound and they score. That's Ferguson. Like I said, they went 8 for 19 in the first half for free throws. And they're about 9 for 20, about 10 for 24 on free throws in the second half overall. Left a lot of points on the board for free throws is Labette, but Herkelman will take a 30-second timeout, and we'll take one with him. What makes Coach Herkelman such a great coach is they're up by a ton, but he's still out there coaching his players. You see him in the timeout huddle. He's still getting after players, talking about things they need to get better on, and that's why his name is on the court. And he has 500-plus wins in his career. And Devontae Robinson gets an open look. Can't sink that one. Labette will come up with the rebound. They've struggled rebounding on the defensive end all night. Ferguson will draw a foul from Damian Taylor, but it almost looked like he was a little bit out of control. So we'll see the first of Trey Kalina's second half action as he finally comes in the game. He has had foul trouble all night. Coffeyville will be in the, Labette will be in the 1-and-1 all the way through. So will Coffeyville. So Coffeyville has averaged 116 points throughout these 3 games, and they're coming close to their mark as they're 86 points now with 5:15 left. They could easily hit it. They'd need a little surge as Washington would have to hit that one right there. So Rolez, open jumper. He'll hit that. 6'2", freshman out of Cincinnati, Ohio. We'll get a bucket right there. Lee Keith. Got to get the ball, then dribble. He kind of went without the ball, and that won't work. So Coffeyville up by 30 points. Labette took a timeout. So Coffeyville will come out. Malik Keith, Gregory Pouillon, Trey Kalina, Travis Washington, and Jordan Taylor with 4:50 left. That'll be their starting 5. Labette will come out with Lorenzo Mason, Joseph Clark, Frank Rolez, and Almond, and Ferguson for their 5 to finish out this 4:50 left. Ferguson makes a good move, leaves it long, and people at the deck, and Travis Washington gets a break on it, and he'll score that one. TJ Washington has hit 2 deep threes this half, and 2 points right there. And Malik Keith with the reaction to steal that one, and he'll get that one blocked. But nevertheless, a great steal. Frank Rules on the block. Carolina picks up that one. Jordan Taylor for 3. Leaves it short. And Kalina will pick up a heavy foul right there. So I'll bring Coffeyville to 9 team fouls. The refs really trying to pick up the pace of this game because it's kind of dragging on these last 5 or so minutes. Labette's really has left some points on the board with these free throws. If they've missed like over 15, their Coach Stanford will not be too happy with their free throw shooting at this one. Jordan Taylor looks for 3. He'll pass it up. Had a cutting Kalina, but he'll hit a pulley-on with a hook shot, and that will go in. So Coach wants to put in Jarun Downing, 5'10" freshman out of Topeka. Brent Jaru will come in the game. And Cedric will come in the game. Roland will come in the game. Cedric, 6'7", freshman out of Olathe, Kansas. Malik Keith got a hand in there. But he was too much. Ferguson will go back to the line as he spent most of his time there. So we'll see what Coffeyville has next. As November 9th, they got versus Neo. November 12th, versus Allen County. And November 16th, versus Indy Community College. So they'll have some more competition coming up in the later weeks. Jaru Downing goes up there and gets a foul, and his players are excited for him as he's one of those bench players. And he'll most likely get into these games where Coffeyville is up 25-plus points. And like I said, that might be his first points as a Red Raven. Jaron Downing, 5'10" freshman out of Topeka, Kansas. Like I said, him and Malik Keith are both from Topeka. And Jordan Newby. Allman for 3, and he'll sink that one. And you can just see how this Coffeyville Red Raven team can be so good this year. They get their hands on a lot of the balls. Really played great defense tonight, protecting the rim, causing turnovers, and they really can shoot the 3. And we can see how this team can win, can maybe overdo the team last year who won 16 games. And I feel like this team is not a 500 team, but they still got a lot of growing to do. There's still a lot of games left. Only 3 games in the season, you really can't tell. But overall, this has been a great game for Coffeyville. And Herkelman will be pleased. It's 2:15 left. And Willie Fergus will come out of the game. And Jason Burks will come in the game, 6'7", freshman at Hot Springs, Arizona. And for this Labette Cardinal team, they just need to lay off the fouls. You can see where they can score the ball. It's just about how they're going to rebound the ball, because they're such a small team compared to, at least compared to this Coffeyville team where they only have like 2 players over 6'5". So they're going to have to play to their advantage, their quick guard team. Open 3. That one runs out for Roles. Cedric picks up the board. Jalen Laurie. Jeroen comes in, Downing gets the layup. A good move as he took a great ankle to the board, and Labette will come back with their own. Jason Burks. Jeroen Downing, another one, and that is good. Open for 3. A quick 7 points for Jeroen Downing. And Alman will hit a deep 3. That's his second. So 1:08. Both teams will likely have 2 possessions left in this game. Jeroen Downing again. And he just has a perfect stroke. That one not good, but the other one was just a perfect shooting for him. Well, I think this has been a very satisfying day for Coffeyville Red Ravens basketball and sports, as the volleyball gets a victory headed to the volleyball national championship tournament. Women's basketball gets a 3-point victory over Labette. Coffeyville right now is headed to a satisfying victory. The only thing that holds us down is that football, as we lost to Highland. But we'll have Independence next Saturday, so it should be a good one. You'll have to tune in to Red Raven TV next Saturday for the Red Ravens versus Independence, a rivalry game. So this Coffeyville Red Raven defense still staying active, not giving up even if there's 15 seconds as Malik Keith gets a steal and will likely hold for the end of the game. Great victory, 99-66. Coffeyville really putting up points. Coffeyville will head to 3-0. First victory over a JUCO team. We're signing out. I'm Logan Mance. This is Red Raven TV. Bye.